Alabama House District 33 Representative Ben Robbins believes in the vital foundation that a quality education brings to our students. Ben Robbins, proud sponsor of our Star Student of the Month.
This month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month.
We say good morning to Kenleigh McArthur, a sophomore at Fayetteville School. Star student this morning. Kenleigh, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you with us today. Tell us a bit about yourself. Who's your family?
So my name's Kenleigh McArthur. I go to Fayetteville High School. My dad is Kenny McArthur and my mom is Ginger McArthur.
Okay. Now, you got any pets? You got any brothers and sisters or anything like that?
I'm an only child, but I do have chickens and I have a dog.
Chickens.
I do. Chickens.
Real pecking chickens.
Real pecking chickens.
Do they do eggs?
They do. We get roughly about 2.5 dozen a week.
Do you ever get the eggs from the...
I do. Get the eggs from the little bin.
Do the chickens ever peck you trying to get their eggs?
They do, but it doesn't really hurt.
Oh,
it just
okay.
kind of feels like a little tap.
Like a love peck or something? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Do y'all eat those eggs?
We do.
Do they taste better than store-bought eggs?
I think they do taste better.
Okay. All right. How many chickens you got?
We have maybe 17.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So a lot of people may know your dad from his baseball days, right?
Yes, sir.
And I remember he was drafted by who?
The Phillies.
Phillies, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So sophomore at Fayetteville School, involved in a lot of activities at Fayetteville School. But talk about your sophomore year. How's it going so far?
So my sophomore year for volleyball, that's the only sport I play. I had a lot of accomplishments that were given to me. One of the biggest ones was I was named 1A Player of the Year.
I bet that was fired you up, didn't it?
Yes, it was a huge honor to me. It shows me that my hard work is paying off, but it only makes me strive to work harder so I can continue to get more
So how long have you played volleyball?
I've played volleyball since the 3rd grade.
Oh, wow. You ought to have it down by now, right?
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Player of the Year in 1A in Talladega County. That's a fantastic honor. Kenleigh McArthur, a sophomore at Fayetteville School. So what's some of the classes you're taking your sophomore year at school?
Well, I'm taking all the basics, so English, history, algebra, and then chemistry, and then I'm taking Spanish 1 through the University of Alabama. So that's different. I've never taken that. And then we have a weightlifting class, and then I'm taking
weightlifting class?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we have a visual arts class that we
Okay.
take through Access.
Who's some of your teachers?
I have Miss Amy Reed, I have Matthew Moore, and I have Miss Kim Smith are some of my favorites.
Okay.
So.
And talk about some of your close-knit friends you have.
Their names are Taylor Hammonds, Lily Hughes, Nathan Epperson. I have a pretty small friend group, but I consider it a good friend group.
Kenleigh McArthur, a sophomore at Fayetteville School. She's been on with us before. 2018 is when we were on, and let's take a look back at 2018. Kenleigh McArthur, has she changed or not? Oh, I'd say so. There she is. 2018, that's 7 years ago. Yes. You recognize yourself right there?
Hardly.
I don't recognize myself either. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. Kenleigh McArthur, sophomore now at Fayetteville School, 16 years old, all A's and a 4.0 GPA.
Yes.
That's hard to beat right there, isn't it? So how do you do all that? Keep all those balls in the air with what all you got going on?
I don't know. I just try to find a balance between school and volleyball. Volleyball is obviously something I'm very passionate about, so I take pride in my work for that, but I also make sure my grades are on top of things so I'm able to play the sport that I love. Yeah,
so what's some of the other activities you're involved in at school?
I'm involved in FBLA, Beta Club, Key Club. We actually just recently started another club called the Fayetteville Legacy Leaders, and it's basically like we're a preschool through 12 school, so it gets high schoolers involved with the elementary students. Like we play in PE with them, we go to lunch with them, we do all these different things to get the little kids involved.
I bet that's cool, isn't it?
It's a lot of fun, and I'm an ambassador, so.
Yeah, wow.
I actually just got back from the FBLA state conference last night. So
Tell us about that.
it was really fun. There's a lot of unique people that you meet there. It's statewide, so you get to meet so many people from other schools and hear what they are involved in back at their schools, and so it was a lot of fun.
Future business leaders of America, right?
Yes, sir.
How large a group went from?
We had 12 students
Okay.
go. We had 2 middle schoolers and then 10 high
Where
schoolers.
was it at?
It was in Mobile.
Okay. All right. Now, you got some career goals in mind too. Talk about that.
So I want to be anything in journalism, preferably sports journalism.
Well, just keep that microphone on. We can start you right here.
I know.
You know?
I'd love to do something like that. My end goal would be to work for like a professional sports team and kind of be like Holly Rowe.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's what I want to do.
That's a great lady to follow. That is for sure. And we wish you the best. Kenleigh McArthur, sophomore at Fayetteville School, and you like to read, right? Well, what's your favorite book then?
My favorite book is called The Summer I Turned Pretty, and there's also a TV show that kind of bounces off of it as well. So people say the books are better. I think the TV show is better, but
Yeah.
I'm not a huge reader.
Yeah.
But so.
Okay. And talk about your favorite subject of all your studies is what?
Is math.
Math.
I really enjoy math, but that's mainly because of my teacher that I have. She's
Who's your math teacher?
Amy Reed.
Okay.
She's very involved with the students. If you need help, she's willing to come early, stay late, work one-on-one with you in class. Any free periods that you have, she's willing to work with you. So I just really enjoy that.
There is a tradition that you guys do at Fayetteville, and it's during homecoming week.
Yes.
What's that about?
We have something called Class Olympics, and it's where every grade is assigned its own color, and you have to dress your whole body in that color. And so, like, for sophomores, our color is pink, and so we had like a pink out, and you have a assigned grade. So like sophomores and 7th graders are matching, and they or excuse me, the 6th graders are matching, and so you just dress out, and then you have these series of games such as tug of war, cornhole. Like, there's just a bunch of different games that we play, and just the best class wins.
You know what? It's good to have fun while you're in school, right?
It is.
Yeah, and you know, as a sophomore with all A's and a 4.0 GPA and all this other stuff you're doing, how do you make time for your family?
Well, my family's one of my biggest supporters, and they just support me in whatever I want to do. Like, my mom was a chaperone for the FBLA field trip, and they drive me to wherever I want to go. So I just prioritize that in itself, and we get to make these memories together.
Yeah. Kenleigh McArthur, sophomore at Fayetteville School. Kenleigh is a snow skier, right?
I am.
Kinda?
Kind of.
Yeah?
I've went a few times with my family. I have twin cousins that go to Sylacauga, and we go as a big family to Montana, North Carolina.
That's real snow, right?
Yes, sir. And we have family that lives in Wyoming, so they just drive over, and it's a lot of fun. There's normally like 19 of us that go, and then we have a lake house on Lake Martin and water ski, tube.
Have you ever fallen when you're snow skiing?
I have.
Yeah.
I have.
Did you video it?
Well, kind of. It definitely doesn't feel great, but.
Yeah. Now, you plan to play volleyball in the future too, right?
Yes, sir. I hope to.
Maybe some scholarships out there. You never know.
Yes, sir.
And so we wish you the very best. And you do travel AAU volleyball.
Yes,
and
sir.
Is that going on now, or when does that happen?
It is going on right now. My travel ball season started as soon as my school ball season ended.
And it ended when?
In the early of November.
Okay.
So I started that in November, and I'm still continuing to go. And my last tournament is at Nationals in Orlando the last weekend in June.
Yeah, wow. You got a dog. What's your dog's name?
Her name's Elsa.
What kind of dog is Elsa?
She's just a little mutt, like a Beagle Blue Tick mix.
Oh, and you like to hang out with your friends, of course, and you know, playing volleyball. You've been playing since what, the 3rd grade, I guess, and you played for a national. You're playing for a national title this summer. How does that work?
So we just have this team from all over different states. We have my teammates are from Tennessee, Mississippi, and North Alabama. So I'm the only one from around here, and we all go to Florence and have a training camp, and we make our team and go to nationals and compete against people from around the nation, and just the best wins.
No,
so,
you look forward to that, right?
yes, sir, I do.
Okay. Kenleigh, thanks for coming this morning. Wish you the best in your future. And Kenleigh McArthur, she was named the 1A Player of the Year in Talladega County in volleyball, so we applaud her for that. She's 16 years old, all A's, 4.0 GPA, and she has got it going on. Kenleigh, thanks so much for coming.
Well, thank you for having me.
She's right here in this camera. Her name is Kenleigh McArthur. She is a 10th grader at Fayetteville Schools, and Kenleigh is our star student of the month.